And speaking of the first, release from it, I Want You. First of all, impeccable song. From the first listen,
Thank you.
it got me. How did that song come about?
Okay, in the creative stage, I was actually trying to create. You know how you get inspired by different music. So I heard a song that Danger had just done, and I wanted to create a feeling like it, not a song like it, but a feeling like it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And I went into the studio by myself, me and just the engineer, and sometimes I create when I don't have music or a track. I make the music myself vocally, where it could sound like barbershop harmony or whatnot. And I just was thinking being simple, and plus I was going through a stage in my life as far as relationships, and it's kind of like I had I guess what you call an epiphany of really what I want. And it's very simple, and the song speaks. You know, it's my opinion of how my mind and heart works. You know, it's crazy how your heart just has a mind of its own. You know, you just sometimes don't have a choice of how. You know, your mind will tell you one thing, but your heart feels has this pull to this person. Your mind say you don't need that. That's not what you need. You need to just go out and have fun and this and this and that, or what your mind thinks is fun, but your heart knows what you really need. So. It's that decision where you rather go with your heart, and I guess I figured if you had a place, I know I'm dragging this on, but if you had a place, if you had to catch the girl that you've been wanting, but you had to get her attention somehow, some way, what's the best way to do it? Say you're in public, just scream it out like as if you're telling the whole entire world, "I want you." And what's the best way for a man? Say it in a high-pitched voice. If nothing else turns her around, that will turn her around to listen to you. So that's kind of like that's what the song is. You know, that's the idea behind the drums. The urgency with the drums, how they come into the first hook. That's the urgency that just gives you it's only like seconds. It's almost like she's about to get on a train to go across the country, and you'll never see her again. You only got a few seconds to grab her attention and make her believe that she is what you want after all this time of BSing. And you know, it was a perfect marriage when I brought the acapella, because it was only half done when I did it.
Okay.
It was just the verse and the hook, and I brought it to Cadis and Sean. And it was a perfect marriage, man. They created music that was just beautiful, and it really brought it to life, and just, you know.
I know we're on the phone, but anytime we have artists come through here on KEMPIRE Radio, we ask them to sing a little something. Can you sing a little bit of "I Want You"? Wow, that was good. Well, I didn't expect you to go. I didn't expect you to go to that part, but okay, we'll take it. I'm just so thrown by that. Okay, wait a second. Let me get myself back to my questions. But no, Luke. First of all, you know, before the singing, you were a songwriter. Can you just first of all mention some of the artists that you worked with and some other up and coming projects that you're working on?
Ruben Studdard, Charlie Wilson, Catherine Mixie, Britney Spears, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber.
Oh, shout out to you on the Chris Brown song. You co-wrote "Crawl."
Yes,
that's an incredible record.
With the Messengers, yeah. That was the guys. The producers, the production team called the Messengers. That was our first time working together.
Great song.
We created that song. Yeah, it was magic.
Any upcoming projects that we should be on the lookout for besides your own?
That Melanie Fiona.
Oh,
I'm pretty excited about that. I did a tune with her and Stacey Barth. created a tune. I believe she loves. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm just excited about her project. Period. Regardless if I'm on it or not. Any other acts? Really, man. For the last year, I've been working on my own stuff, man. I got to be honest.
Well, let's talk about Melanie Fiona, because, first of all, Melanie Fiona is a personal friend of my own, but also a friend of KEMPIRE Radio. And I actually sent her a text because I saw you tweet that you were on the set of her new video, 4 a.m. First of all, why were you on the set? What's your involvement?
Well, she asked me as a friend to, come to the video and be the leading guy, and of course, I'm like, why not? Well, you didn't have to ask me that. I'll be there, But it was super, man. The video is solid, man. Colin Tilley, director. It's really, honestly, when I first heard the song, you get the idea that it's going to be, the typical thing, the typical treatment. But the video is definitely not typical, man. It is definitely there's some twists and turns, but I guess it'll help women understand men, and it doesn't make us look like a dog, basically. So that's the good thing.
Oh, okay.
That's the good thing about the video.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
But I know that wasn't your first music video. You were also in the Run the World video.
Yes, I was also in the Run the World video.
How does it feel that Beyonce is a fan of you?
Oh man, my heart jumps just to hear that. It's I respect her, man, as an artist, as a performer, and as a person. It's just how she carries herself in this business, man. This business is tough, and for all these years, she's solid, and to be invited to be on set and be in a video is pretty cool, man. I'm just truly blessed, man. I like to thank my manager for that, Frank Gaston, because he works right beside her. So a lot of things that have happened, a lot of videos that I've been in and whatnot, is because of him.
Shout out to him.
He's such a genius,
What was it like being on set with Beyonce? First of all, that video was an incredible video. Say what you want about
it. Man.
But what was it like being on set with Beyonce, the #1 chick in the game?
It was long hours. But when she like, it's not like no other artist. I've been on sets of other artists' videos, and she's really on it. I gotta say, she is really, really, really on it. I mean, there's no BS. It's strictly business. Let's get this going. Let's get this done. She's focused. When she gets into a role, she is that person. If she turns it on, she turns it on. It definitely makes you. You have to sit back and really like. It's definitely a Michael vibe. I've never been on any set of a Michael Jackson thing, but I can. I just know the energy. It has to be similar.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of backtracking a little bit back to Melanie Fiona. When I spoke to Melanie, I said, "Why did you have Luke James in the video, not me?"
Well, aren't you in New York?
I'm in New York. Yeah. So I was busy. No.
Hey, you're busy, man. You're busy.
I was busy.
Hey, man. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, but she said part of the reason why she wanted to have you in the video. First of all, you're a sexy guy. You're good friends with her. But how are you going to deal? I mean, you're just starting to break out. People are starting to get to know who you are. But how do you feel with the label sex symbol?
I go with it, man. My mother raised me right. She told me how to brush my teeth and comb my hair and get dressed, and I just want to make my mother proud. And I think that right there, I feel good about it. I take anything that's a positive. I don't know if I would actually call myself fat.
I would hope not.
And that's pretty cool to hear.
No, most definitely. And you know, it's so funny because when I was speaking with Music Soul Child recently on KEMPIRE Radio, we spoke about the idea of sex being sold in music, and also versus, you know, what, you know, a Music Soul Child will do. How do you feel about, you know, sex selling in music?
Sex is a way of life. Mm-hmm. It's part of life, and it is what it is. It is just another pyro. Mm-hmm. You know, it's another thing that just catches someone's attention to listen to you, to get into you, and it is who you are. If you're a sexy person, I mean, let me think how I want to say this. You know, being an artist, being a star, being in the entertainment business. Mm-hmm. You know, that's the thing you let people into your life. If you don't like it, you should just work at McDonald's, and people probably wouldn't really care what you wear and how you look and your physique and all that kind of stuff. But that's part of show business. Mm-hmm. You know, and I have nothing. I'm not opposed to sex being sold and, you know, people being sold because of the way they look. Mm-hmm. Well, that's just another thing to get people towards your music, man. To get them to hear you. Yeah. After they see you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, speaking of the music industry,
if you got it, you got it, man. Go for it.
And sell it, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of the music industry, you know, I was reading in something that you said caught me. You said this isn't a fad for me in regards to music. What do you think is wrong with the state of R&B or the music industry right now? What do you feel like you have to offer right now?
I feel like I have some honesty, man. I feel like a lot of people, you know, I just feel like in this conversation I was having with Katie's and so on, it's just, what's your point? After you come out, you hit them with the single, you know, usually the first single is the okay record, but it's the record that, you know, they can push and people will gravitate towards it, and your second single and on and on. But then you go to your next album, right? Mm-hmm. What is your message? What is your point? You know, what is it that you have to offer music to keep music going? I feel like for some people it's a fad because it's easy. Mm-hmm. Music is easy. Music is an art, so it's what you like. It's your particular taste. Mm-hmm. But I feel like some people really just don't have taste, and they take it. They're just using it to get on. I don't know, to just do whatever. But for me, it's not a fad. For me, this is not a hobby. This is something I live. I live, breathe, and die by. You know, if that makes sense. You know, I wake up singing. I wake up thinking about music. You know, music is a spiritual thing for me. You know, it's like religion, and I know a lot of people. That's what it is for them. Wow. You know, and I feel like you know, as we get older, and there are more kids being born and more kids learning about music, it's just, what do you have to offer them? Mm-hmm. Do they know the struggle of you know, the artists and music, and how to write a real song, how to what am I saying? How to just be honest, man. I feel like some music is not honest, and I think that's because people aren't really musicians. They really aren't music heads. Mm-hmm. They're just in it to be popular, and that's it. And I only want to be a piece of music. I want to be one of the pieces of many pieces of music that helps music keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, definitely.
Basically,